welcome back to the 40 channel.
So as you can see what happens when my daughter steals my clothes and my camera. She welcomes you to the 40 channel, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, today we're going to look at how to remove the gear shift lever and the transfer case, the 4x4 little shifter. Clean them up. There's a bit of damage to the top cup. I'm going to clean all that up as well, so we'll show you how we're going to do that. I've got a bit to learn about this 40. Right, to make things a little bit easier, we're going to remove the gear shift lever. Now to do that, first off we want to clean all around here. We don't want any of that crap falling inside our gearbox and getting inside there. That's not good, so we'll clean all this around. It looks like this has been taken off a number of times before because this top cup is not in a good way really. Looks pretty damaged. We've got two bolts. Let's pull them out. Feels like there's a lot of gritty sand and stuff in there, which is not good. Right, so after those two bolts have come out, just pull it straight out. Very simple. When the bolts go back in, you can see that slide up there, push down on that, and that'll lock in on the bolts. But this particular piece, this piece here is a bit damaged. I wouldn't mind trying to get a new one or clean that up anyway. Let's have a look at that. Feels real gritty. Take that seal out. Okay, it looks in pretty good nick. Do a really good clean up. Right, now we've cleaned all that up, cleaned all the inside. We want to make sure that nothing gets inside it. The old rubber glove. And then put a cable tie around that too. Make that cable tie really tight. Right, that'll protect that, stop any crap getting in there. And now we can have a bit of a look at our gear shifter. It all looks in pretty good nick actually. Right, so we've cleaned this seal up. It's in pretty good nick. I'm happy with that. Keep that. Just take this cup off. We'll try and do some repairs to that because it's in a bit of a shoddy. It doesn't look real healthy. We'll just clean up all these burrs. It looks like they've put the effort in to try to push down and pop it out. The last person that worked on this. Take it. I want to inspect this bore, make sure that there's no burrs or damage to this, because if there is, this sits in there and that seal's on it. And if it moves around, it'll just rip this seal open, and then contaminants will get inside and damage, well, the inside of your gearbox, and you don't want that. Because of this, it's got quite a big sharp burr inside there, so we'll definitely clean all that up. Just clean all the components up. We've got a very fine teethed file here. We're just going to clean any burrs up out of here. You can feel with your finger if there's any burrs left. There's a couple over here actually. Get some of them with emery paper. We'll finish it off with emery paper. Try and clean this up. Just follow the profile around so we can keep it straight. We don't want to do any more damage, we just want to remove all the damage that's been done. Now I'm sure you can buy these top caps, but if I can repair it, it's more money I get to spend on something else. Righto, just use your finger. You'll be able to feel the burrs. If they're really bad, you'll cut your finger open. Try not to do that. We don't want any injuries. That one there is a big one, so we're going to clean that out. Righto, so when you're on lifeguard duties for a 9-year-old birthday, you're going to stay outside. So I might as well just keep working on cruiser parts. So I've not much else to do but watch the kids in the pool. I finally got down to 400 grit sandpaper. I've just been sanding this right down so there's not a single mark in it, taking all those burrs and those scratches out. Some of them are leaving, maybe we'll be free soon. Same with the top cup. So this had a lot of burrs in it. Cleaned all the inside out. Just 400 grit sandpaper, that's what I'm down to now, especially for the inside. Biggest thing we're trying to achieve is these two parts mate together. And if we can make it as smooth as possible, then there's going to be less damage to each piece as they're grinding away. Right, the last bit left is the actual gear shifter itself. So we have a few little burrs just on these grooves here that we'll just clean up. We're going to try not to touch any of this because that's a machined, nice smooth surface. So we'll just clean that up with a very fine file just on that edge, just to take away that burr. Right, now we've cleaned all these pieces up. Run your finger around, make sure there's no more burrs on it, inside, outside. I've really spent a lot of time on the inside cleaning that up and the outside of this one so that they can sit in nicely. Because I've done that, we're going to zinc plate them in my very primitive zinc plating setup. Dip our piece in some sulfuric acid. Turns into lemon fizzy drink. Give that a quick rinse off in some water. Now we'll sit that in our solution, but it's bubbling away. So we're getting some zinc put into our piece. Right, so here's my two pieces I just pulled out of the zinc plating setup I had. They're quite a dull grey, but if I give them a bit of a hit with a Scotch-Brite pad, they'll come out quite shiny. But for the meantime, they're protected until I get around to reinstalling them again. Right, our smaller four-wheel drive selector stick, so 17mm there. I've soaked all this in WD-40 already. Okay, now if we look at just down here, just here, we have a split pin. Alright, so let's try and slide that off. Now we can get access to that split pin. Don't want to lose any of these little washers. Just carefully pull that off. We have some rubber bush in here that seems to be a bit damaged, so we'll have a look at that closely inside and see if that's going to be a concern or not. Alright, thanks for watching, really appreciate it. Hope that short little clip showed you how to remove the gear lever and how to fix it up. Hopefully it was helpful. Thanks for your support.
Thanks for watching, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell.